Hey guys, Jamiy, and today on Roblox we're playing some more Loomian Legacy, as you can see on the screen right now. So obviously yesterday we did the best Loomians and we slapped them all in a team, or at least what I would, in my opinion, would say is the best Loomians. Also, I did a tier list a couple of days ago, or almost like a week ago now, and I have gotten the worst ones from that. Although I edited a little bit because I put Valkyrie really low. I put Ragoon above Valkyrie, although thinking about it now I was way too harsh on Valkyrie, so I'm probably going to swap them around, like bring Ragoon down to a D tier, bring Valkyrie up to like C tier, and probably boost Himber up to B tier. I was harsh on Himber for some reason as well. All the stats are pretty good. Valkyrie's just lacking a little bit behind those. So this is what I would consider the worst team. Volcaloa. I think I shouldn't need to say anything about Volcaloa. It's quick. Things outspeed it low. Some things outspeed it hit harder and are tankier. It can hit fairly hard. Other things can hit harder than it. It isn't tanky, other things can add tanky in it, so it's just stats are like, its stats are okay, but there's something that's always better than it. Also with the fire and the ancient types, they're just better fire types, a lot of better fire types, and there's two ancient types right now in the game that are really good, Obsidian and Zulong, so why would you really use Volcaloa? So yeah, also Luxor I would say then is probably the next worst, which was the light typing. Before this update, I would probably say, or before the totem update, people would swap these around, but because of the totem update, and also plants being immune to light now, Luxor is pretty difficult to use, although it is still a nuker for Obsidian. Umbra, also, why use any of these two when you can just use the Eclipse? It's just way better. Cinemoth, it's just a worse bug right now. It dies fairly easily. Speed is pretty good. It can hit fairly hard. Defense is suck low, and again, quite a lot of speeds, and the typing itself is pretty bad. Although I think Cinemoth is a good Loomian, typing-wise isn't great. Icicle, there's just way better options right now. Although when Basic Face comes out, I think Icicle would be a really good Loomian. Wiki, unfortunately, okay, not as good as the Chartika, and again, they're just better things that can actually tank. And the typing-wise, yeah, light type, but defenses kind of suck. It's mostly just a balloon, basically. Unless also Ragoon, which I won't say necessarily Ragoon is terrible, or at least not when it gets its secret ability buff, then it would be really good. We're going to be one of the scariest Loomians. It's going to go from like bottom tier and jump all the way up to probably top tier, in my opinion, or second top tier. But yeah, just right now, there's no point really running Ragoon. Umbra even hits harder than it. The only thing really for this is it's quick, but again, Vesperato's quicker than it. Vesperado hits harder, it has a harder hitting slapdown because of Awakening, so it's just not really that great. And again, you have Eclipse as a dark type. There's just better options right now, so I probably would say Ragoon is one of the worst compared to like all of the other Loomians. It's not really worth bringing, and I don't think I've ever even seen a Ragoon since the Totem update came out. But that's basically the worst Loomians. Okay, I slapped them all on team. They actually all have different items except from Umbra and Ragoon. I'm not swapping them out low. Anyway, low, hop into some battles and see if we can actually win. Also with the first team, I think we only used 2 Loomians and we won our first battle. This is probably going to be a rough flow on this one. Okay, on to the second battle. I don't want to talk about the first one. Okay, let's just say he had a worse team than I did. He had 2 Pyramids and just like 3 random Alphas. So yeah, should actually clarify, obviously because I don't think I actually mentioned in the intro. If I did, then oh well. But basically, also I said that this is the worst, these are the worst Loomians on the worst team. But that's also, you can technically get worse if you use pre-evolutions. I'm mostly talking about the final evolutions. If you're talking about only the final evolutions, I'd say that these are like probably the worst 7, at least right now. Obviously, they could actually become really good in the future, like the Rats, Ragoon. I actually think Icicle and Volcaloa eventually might actually become pretty useful. Anyway, I'm going to bring Volcaloa here. Looks kind of decent, I guess. Ragoon and Umbra also has a lot of dark types. It's probably not really bringing this thing except from the Trumbull. So I kind of want to, but I have Icicle. We might as well just bring Icicle as like a hard counter to it, and I guess just this, and I think that's actually should be it. Hopefully. I have like no tank, so Bork's gonna destroy me. Lead on for the Tatab. It's not exactly great for me. Not exactly great. Actually, can't Icicle just tank this? What do I have, Lord? I could set Icicle traps, I guess. Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea. So, also, like, you can use pre-evolutions, which also are worse, but you probably shouldn't really use any pre-evolutions, at least until an Eviolite item comes out. The only starters, the only pre-evolution stuff that you want to use right now, if you do at all, is probably like Prope, maybe Cornucopia, and maybe, I'm pretty sure there's one more that I'm just forgetting off the top of my head. And Pyramids? That's pretty much it. Pyramids are only really good right now for the fact that It's fairly bulky, and it has Bane of Haste, that's really it. I'm going to set up Icicle Traps here just to also chip quite a lot of the plant types that he has. Probably the Lumian, pretty big brain right there. Probably going to go for a light type move, but I need to save the Icicle, obviously, in case he has got the Trumbull. Is Volclo worth sacrificing here for the greater goods? I think it might be. Oh my god, the UPs are terrible. Also, it doesn't really help that the one I'm actually using is Alpha Secret ability. I haven't gone for another Volclo yet, but I think the Volcanic one, I've said it a couple of times, has also the Volcanic ability, which also doubles the power of its Fire-type moves, but the next turn it has to recharge, and basically you're left doing nothing. That would actually be a really good move, ability if you got a stronger Fire-type move, which will get eventually, something like Flare Blitz, for example, let's say 120 base power. That's what 240 base power, and then on the top of that, another 25% for the stab. So yeah, it's going to be hit super hard in the future. It's just like, too early game yet for that. I don't want to stay in. I guess send him off is fine here. If he goes for the Flash Pulse, pretty sure we can tank it fairly well and just Life Drain. So yeah, so like I said, even though these are the worst Loomians in the game, fully evolved Loomians in the game, it doesn't necessarily mean that they are impossible to win with. I'm pretty sure I could actually win with a couple of these. Nice Life Drain. Are you going to set up? If you are, I'm just going to poison you. Are you setting up? No, you actually have Sleet Shot on your Lumian. That, oh my gosh, I have 2 health. How about you don't do that? I think Dragoon might be better here, because Awakening would be great to, like, get this early on. Umbra can still take a hit, so I think that's what I'm going to do. Actually, which one actually is tank here? I have 128 health on you, and I have 96, but you have more defenses. And you should outspeeds. I'm going to go into... Actually, yeah, let's go into Umbra. Oh, actually, if he clicks Flash and Flee, that's a big brain of him right now. I'm going to go into Umbrella, predicting the Sleet Shot again. Actually, no, it goes for the Maroon this time, which doesn't hit too hard, but still annoying. Obviously, we're going to go for the Gloomfangs now, because also he might click Flash Pulse or a Light-type move. We could have actually killed him there, but who cares about that? And cannot use Light-type moves, got him. Okay, now we can actually just use Quick Pounce. Or we could actually go for Sharpen and set up like once. I'm just going to go for Quick Pounce, though. Or I could Gloomfang in case he swaps out, but I'm just going to Quick Pounce. Can't really see him swapping out, and if it did, pretty sure the Lumian would probably faint if it comes back in from the Icicle Traps. Anyway, Dragoon's still nice to keep, also Quick Pounce for the Tatab, since it is super effective. So yeah, I mean, not to say that any of these Lumians can be good, it's just that they're not... There's usually like something better than them. Like, Umbra and Luxor still nuke things, it's just that there are other nukes in the game. Riptidon, Fire typing right now is actually fairly good in my opinion. Moochune, I mean, he's typeless still. Typeless is still really good, even after like the nerfs really. It's just not as stupidly good. Also gonna click Quick Pounce here. I'm pretty sure we might live a hit, but just in case, I want to go for a Quick Pounce, and I'll take the damage, okay? So yeah, let's say there isn't. I probably should have gone for a Sharpen. I got paralyzed, of course I did. I could have actually gone for the Sharpen on the Lumian. That means I would have actually just one-shot the Sorcher. No! I went for Sharpen now! No! I'm going to click Quick Pounce! Because I said Sharpen, I didn't click... I clicked Sharpen. Oops. Oopsie. Well, we don't really need this Lumian's ability. I guess we could go into the Volclo. We should definitely outspeed. I hate myself, bro. Because I said Sharpen, I saw Sharpen, like, oh yeah, click it, bro. That's what I want. That's what I want. Well, I guess Savage Greed is good here just in case he swaps out, so why not? Why not? We do also our speeds, which is, I guess, a good thing for Volclaw, but still. Savage Greed did get a buff, by the way, as well, since it did when it first came out, so it's a little bit better, but again, it wasn't really the Primal Slash that was, like, lacking. It was mostly its fire typing, like, only having an ancient type and a earth type move that's like isn't getting stabbed. You might as well just use an Obsidian at that point that has the same moves and can set up a lot more comfortably. He should Quick Pounce. Actually, I don't know if Quick Pounce should KO. Well, the Earthquakes, he tanks a hit. What am I saying? Of course, Volcal's not going to one-shot anything. I mean, it was an alpha, but it still should tank it. Did it have Boast? I feel like this one did. My melee attack is actually maxed out. We could try and steal the Boasts. Yeah, we might as well. I'm not throwing out anything else really. I don't want my Escort to take too much damage, so we'll throw this out. Obviously, we'll click the slap down. Should KO it. No, of course it doesn't. And it is Boast. I was kind of hoping that I would KO it there, and then also then I could just use I don't actually know what. Oh, is he gonna quick pounce me? That's gonna suck if he does. Well, click and slap down again. Oh, quick pounce. Is it gonna be enough to KO? It isn't. Nice. I was kind of hoping that that would have KO'd, because if Borg faints, I don't know if the ability thief activates before or after it faints, so I don't really know in that situation. This Trumbull, obviously we know what to do here. Even though this is also in the first battle I did for the best Loomians in the game. I keep saying starters. The best Loomians in the game. I only use, like, I think 2 Loomians. In this one, also we've got to, like, use the entire team, but I did mess up a couple of times, especially on Umbra. I could have had my Umbra alive, my Dragoon would have been healthy as well then. Now we can basically just go for, like, Phantom Slash or Chili Chomp, really. Might as well go for Phantom Slash. He can't hit me at all, no matter, like, how many times he boosts. Super hard. Although I don't have the one move to get... I don't have Gain Drain, which is going to suck. Which is really going to suck. I'm still, like, fairly, like, doing a bit of damage. If he's got Raging Tackle, he has to do damage to himself. Which he probably won't even click that. He probably has Mega Chomp. If he doesn't, this is gonna be a while. Gain Drain? I don't have Gain Drain, man! I didn't bring it, man! I was hoping for a crit at this point. I'm hoping for a crit. It's a shame that you can't impersonate Battlehorn. That'll be great. Give me a fat crit. Come on, Sigil. I know you can do it. Easy damage. Well, that's still fine. We could sacrifice the Cinemoth, I guess. Mega Chomp. Okay, he has got Mega Chomp. Still tanks it fairly well. Phantom crits. Hey, we got it. Okay, nice. The only problem is my other Loomians are still stupidly weak, so even then it's not really going to be enough. I'm going to throw out to the Cinemoth here, I think. Like, waste the Cinemoth, waste some of his energy, and then I guess we'll see, because he can't heal. Get paralyzed or something, that'd be great. There's the Mega Chomp. It's level 100 though, so it's still going to be no... Oh wait, I'm dumb. I'm still dumb. Impersonate again. Just click Impersonate. Like, I'm not getting stabbed, but it should be enough damage, I think. At least I'm hoping it is. I'm hoping it is. There's the Impersonate. There's the Mega Chomp. Yep, it's enough. Hey, I forgot about Impersonate. Duh. Bro, I'm so small brain today. I'm so small brain. Super small brain. Okay, well, hopefully we can tank a hit. So also click Phantom Slash here and just hope that we live it. There's the Bushwhack. This has melee defense investment. I got flinched low. I hate you so much, Tatab. I actually hate you so much. Can I live another hit? After all that time, I just get flinched, of course. Am I gonna get KO'd? Yeah, well, there's the passing gift, I guess. Well, there's the worst team for you. Just get flinched by your Tatab. And that did nothing. That's also why Icicle sucks. That'll probably be buffed as well. Well, I don't have speeds. If I do, then that'll be great. So, guess I'm clicking slap down. Yep. Of course I got flinched, man. Dang it. Well, there's the worst team for you, okay? I think that was a pretty good battle, just like show off how like terrible some Loomians can be. Although, like I said, I was pretty small brain in quite a few of those situations. Like, I clicked sharp on my Umbra. I could have quick pounced. Also, my Umbra would have been alive then. My Dragoon would have taken a lot of damage also because I wouldn't have had to send it out really against the Balrog. I did miss up, okay. That was basically like, goes to show, okay, the team isn't really that great. So there we are. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.